going to talk about the difference between tarot cards and oracle decks. Sometimes those words get used interchangeably, but they are two different things. And I'm going to explain the difference and then show you a few of mine as examples. So a tarot deck has 78 cards. Those are broken up into the major and minor arcana. Your major arcana are 22 cards, which exhibit a bunch of archetypes like the Fool or the High Priestess or the Magician, the Hermit, etc., etc., etc. These are the major arcana cards. So the minor arcana is kind of like a regular deck of cards. You've got 4 suits. In this case, it's the Swords, Wands, Cups, Pentacles. And then you have them numbered ace all the way up through 10, and then you have a page, a knight, a queen, and a king. So tarot cards have a set structure that's based on traditional archetypes, ideologies, numerology, astrology, and ancient symbolism. It doesn't matter what kind of tarot deck you get, a 3 of Swords is still a 3 of Swords. The meaning is still going to be the same, the imagery and the artwork is the only thing that's going to differ. An oracle deck is whatever the creator wants it to be. An oracle deck is however many cards by whatever theme, usually for an intended purpose. For instance, there's an astrologer by the name of Yasmin Bolin. Big fan. She wrote a book called Moonology, which is all about, it's essentially a book about manifesting by way of the lunar cycle. And then she made an oracle deck, and it's all based on astrology, heavily concentrating on the moon. I also have another deck, same kind of idea, author by the name of Jessica Campbell, made a book called Lit as the New Black, which I own, which is great. And then she also made a deck called Work Your Light, which is an oracle deck, kind of based around all of the ideas in her book. So just to recap, tarot deck, kind of a set, and oracle decks, whatever. Now, while we're talking about oracle decks, I also want to state that I think some of them are made much more consciously and intentionally, and are just much more profound, and like you can feel like the thought and energy in them, right? I think some people in their rush to just make their own deck tend to create lower quality cards, and I think that matters. I think when you have a good quality card, because let me elaborate, oracle decks, aside from being whatever number and whatever style, are also whatever size and variety and thickness and texture. Like the cards vary a great deal depending upon the manufacturer that makes them. And I am kind of particular about it. I really think that if a deck is high quality and it's enjoyable and it's made to feel good, the more it feels good, the more you enjoy it, the more you enjoy it, the more you connect with it, the more you connect with it, the better you are able to use that deck. So I will in the future do a variety of reviews on various decks for sure. I'm going to show you a few today. I'm going to show you a few of my favorites. I actually keep my favorite deck in here. So this deck is called the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. It is my favorite deck, and it is all about relationships. I actually wrote a blog post review about this deck. I feel like I've been beating this horse to death, actually. I keep promoting this blog post, but no one cares. Sorry, everybody. My bad. But seriously, this deck is awesome. Seriously, this deck is awesome. Listen, I've been filming about this deck for like 10 minutes because I can't shut the fuck up about it. I'm just gonna stop. If you are interested in learning about this deck, I have a blog post. I will put a link to it in the description box. I will also at some point maybe do an entire full video on this deck because I literally could. But it's a great deck. I really, really, really recommend it. And if you're interested in purchasing it, go to my link below and click on it, and there you go. There's a link right there. So this is the deck by Rebecca Campbell that I was talking about. I'm not sure if it's Campbell or Campbell, honestly, so I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong. The back of the cards are kind of cool. Very kaleidoscope. One of the things I like a lot about this deck is that it actually has information on the deck. I don't generally even have to pull out the book. Just look at it, and that kind of gives me the information that I need. Seriously, like, beautiful. Hey, editor Stormy here. I realized while I was editing that I didn't make an ending at all. So, my bad. Just gonna film it on my phone now and add it in. So to recap, tarot cards are a set system of archetypes, astrology, numerology, ancient wisdoms. They're tried and true. They never change. They're always the same. They take a bit longer to learn, but totally worth it. Oracle decks are what the fuck ever. They can be anything. It's the Wild West divination. But it's awesome for specific purposes. Now, if you made it to the end of my video, I just want to say fucking thank you because I just realized while I was editing that it's so long. I went on such a tangent and I'm so sorry. So thank you if you made it. I appreciate you and I will see you around on my next video. Have a good night. Bye.